Paul, you're through to day 2 here in Dublin, 43,500 chips. You went deep in Edinburgh also. Can you tell us the story of your day 1 here in Dublin?
Well, it's suppose in Edinburgh I didn't have me chips under threat at all on the first day, whereas here I've been doing a lot of gambling and catching up and catching cards as well, so that's it really. I've just been chasing.
Well, basically day 1 I seemed to stay pretty much average the whole day. I then kind of got down to about 7,000 and got a very lucky hand where I doubled up. And then after that it was just a case of waiting for good cards, and they all seemed to hold up.
How many chips do you have at this stage, Stuart?
Just under 70,000.
You're an accomplished player. I think it's the first time we've seen you at an APAT event, but you've had a lot of success, particularly in the last month or so, I believe, in live events across the UK. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I mainly play Junction 10 and Warsaw, Nottingham as well, at Dust Till Dawn. I've won a few Sunday evenings there, £100 rebuy, £100 freeze outs.
Well, I think there's a few short stacks around the table, so I think it'll be a mistake to be aggressive straight away because they're going to want to double up. So I'll probably just wait and see how the table's playing before I really make a decision.
How have you found the general standard of play?
It's been very good, but I think I've got a bit of luck today, and I think I've played quite well as well, made some good decisions, but it's been a tough tournament.
Well, I got some lucky hands, I think, right at the start there. I got a pair of 6s that stood up against 2 other people that called it, so they both had 2 high cards each, and neither of them hit. Well, the third 6 came, so that helped. And then the next hand I got a pair of aces against a pair of queens, and went from there.
I had a pair of pocket 6s early on, and luckily I got called by pocket 3s, but apart from that I've just had like decent aces, and I've just been pushing and taking the blinds really, but not too bad. Quite happy with it.
Absolutely, you're a contender in a big way, I would suggest. You've been to this stage of APAT events with major chip stacks before. What do you think can you take from those events, those experiences, to enable you to push on today?
Try not to run into aces, really. That was my problem the last time. I don't know, just be aggressive, I think is the best thing here. Just keep pushing for it. I mean, that's the way I think to go.
135,000 chips. Where do you think that leaves you for the next hour or so?
Well, blinds 5 and 10 can't really hang around now at this stage. Average stack, I've got about 12 big blinds when they get through me, so I'm gonna start playing poker. I'm gonna start pushing like.
Absolutely. The standard of the players you're playing with, Bobby, you've played with these lads for 2 days now. What sort of players are they?
It's very good standard. Been very impressed with, in general, just the whole APAT tournament. The structure's been great, and great atmosphere around the place, and a good bunch of lads to play against, you know.
Well, I'm still waiting for a big hand to come along, really. As soon as I do get a big hand, I've got to push. I'm in push and fold mode at the moment, so.
It seems to be a good standard to play out there. How have you found the 2 days so far?
Well, basically, I've just bumped along the bottom for a day and a half, and I cannot believe, I made the money. I had 13k left when the bubble burst for the money, and I was virtually all in the very next stand with 8,000 on the big blind. When the bubble burst, that was a bonus. And then to make the final table, still bumping along the bottom, is a pretty good achievement, really.
Currently standing at 96,000. We're not particularly endowed with chips, but we've got something to work with.
Absolutely. How have you found the last 2 hours? I mean, it seems to have been carnage.
Personally, I've been very card dead. Just managed to pick up the odd blinds, but not hitting a lot of cards at all.
And how do you think are you going to tackle the final table?
I think pretty much how I've played the whole 2 days, really. I'm just going to sit back and hopefully see some of the lesser stacks go out and hopefully pick a nice spot to double up.
Congratulations, Mark. You've made the final table with just over 240,000 chips. How has the last 2 hours gone for you?
To be honest, not too bad. Quite easily today. Had no races, no really hard decisions. Just a bit of ducking and diving, really.
It's been very interesting to watch on because we've lost more players in a shorter period of time than I've ever seen in an APAT sort of day 2 before. How's it been to sort of play in that and to steer clear of the big confrontations?
I think, to be honest, just use position. Just use position your stack to your advantage. With the blinds so big as they are now, you've just got to put pressure on people. Simple as that.
9 hits the front. Anthony needs an 8 or a king or some sort of draw. No, an 8. He's hit the 8. He's hit a set of 8s. And there's a straight there, I think. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. It's Jack 8, 9, 8, 10 against King 8, 10. Queen, 7, 4, 10. 5, 6, make the straight, 8. Queen 5. There's lots of chops, possibilities here. 6, getting nearer the 8. 3 on the end, ace 8's no good. Back in it. Queen, King, Jack. 6, and we're drawing dead now. 10 on the end, it's a straight. Pocket 2s. Jacks against 2s. Nigel needs to win this. Jack 7, 10. Queen 3 on the end. Kevin, he has pocket queens against ace 8. 8, 4, 7. 10. Jack on the end. The queens are good. We'll lose Kevin. Bobby shows ace 6 and Darren shows ace 7. Darren covers Bobby, so this is for the tournament. Bobby has to catch a 6 or some sort of straight. Ace 7 against ace 6. 10, 2, 8, 2 diamonds. Darren has the big diamond. Queen, only a 6 as it's all over, I think. Darren, you couldn't look happier if you'd won the World Series. How does that feel?
Absolutely ecstatic. That was brilliant. I'm exhausted, to be honest with you, but it was great feeling, great feeling.
You've been with APAT almost since day one. Your game's developed. How does this affect the way you play these tournaments, the experience of deep stack poker, well-structured 2-day events?
Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, for the buy-in, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, you don't get this anywhere else, and it's a great learning experience as well. I mean, I've learned a hell of a lot, really.
You must be near the top of the rankings now, or have you not looked?
I haven't looked yet, but I think I might be up there close to Simon now. Hopefully I'll give him a run for his money now.
The lad that you got a heads up with, Bobby, the Dublin lad, terrific player, gave you a great fight. You must have thought at times that you was going to be beaten.
Yeah, I thought he had me. When he doubled up early on, I was starting to thought I might blow it, really, and yeah, thought he might have had me.
Your next engagement, as they say?
No idea. Down the pub, I think.
Well, we hope you have a safe journey home. Thank you for coming along with us today, and many, many congratulations, our Irish champion. Thank you, Darren.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you very much.